Hey guys, what's up?
And welcome to another video. Today's day is going to be very exciting. As you guys can see, we are at the airport, international airport, and that is because we are traveling. And if you're wondering where we're going, we are going to the Philippines. Yes, so this is very excited. We're actually going to be traveling with two people. One's a stranger, one's strangers, but no longer stranger. But we'll introduce to you guys once we finish check-in. And then we just want to show you guys what we did today. So it's a very exciting day, but also tiring day. This morning we started off finishing our packing, and then we had to produce a negative test. So we actually did produce a negative test, which you kind of need to. There's a few paperwork you need, but there'll be another separate video of how to travel to the Philippines and what you need to know. But we're very excited. Our flight is boarding at what time? 1:05 a.m. So
our boarding time is 12:30.
12:30. So, but yeah, we're out of here by 1:05.
Yeah.
Landing in Manila on the 1st of April at 5 p.m. and we're very excited to.
Yeah, especially for me because it's my very first time in the Philippines.
Yeah, so it took a bit of time to check in. Obviously, we had a lot of paperwork that we need to go through, but yeah, it's just going to be a travel day. We're going to show you guys a bit of the process. We didn't film too much, so this is hopefully a short one. But we're going to go up there now, and then we're going to introduce you to Sigita and Arthur of Steps to Make. Let's go. Okay guys, so we have checked in our luggages and now we're upstairs, and as I say, we're gonna go introduce you to two new people. And actually this is probably the first time we are traveling with two strangers, someone we met virtually and is a part of LCA. And if you don't know what LCA is, Lost Creator Academy, which is a part of a travel group by Christian LeBlanc. And yeah, we're just very excited, honestly, to be able to travel with these two that we've had countless meetings. And
yeah, let's introduce them.
Let's introduce them.
So here are Arthur and
Sigita. And
Steps to Make.
Steps to Make. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, introduce yourself.
Hello. It's nice to see you. So, we're Steps to Make. My name is Sigita.
My name is Arthur.
And we create some cool videos. That's what we do.
Easy.
Yes, that is perfect. And let's just say, so you guys have been living in New Zealand for how many years now, and it's time to go?
Now 2.5 years, so it's been a while.
Oh, wow. And it's very exciting. I mean, like literally, it's our first time meeting in person, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Do they look exactly what we see on Zoom in Zoom call? Yeah.
Already.
I think so. I mean, it's funny because we started talking about the Philippines and they were like, oh, we want to go to the Philippines, and we just made it happen today. So now let's go get to know them a bit more, but we're going to go check into immigration and then we'll see you guys at the gate.
Yes.
Okay guys, we are about to go through immigration right now. So we're just going to make sure that we have our passports ready. Yeah, we do. Once we go through there, then we just go straight to the boarding gate. So let's go. So there goes our flight, Singapore NZ282 105. Well, we have this transit through Singapore, so we got a lot of time right now. It's actually an 11-hour flight, so it's going to be quite a big long-haul flight, but it's going to be a really fun one because we're flying with Air New Zealand. They've always been really good, so I'm very excited to board the flight. How are you feeling so far? Oh, it's a vlog and another vlog. It's called a vlog Inception, guys. This vlog is featuring their vlog and their vlog is featuring my vlog. How amazing is that? Anyway, off to gate 3. This is what Karina needs when she goes to the airport. Look at this. When you fall asleep. That was her this morning
It's like
in the
when
car.
you get a massage.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh. Don't forget anything. And we are off to gate 3. Let's go. Whoa. Look how crazy it is. It's like a lot of people right now. I did not expect in Singapore to have this many passengers boarding on this flight. It's 105. Who flies at 105? Anyway.
So comfy already.
Touchdown in Singapore. It is 27 degrees. It was a 10-hour flight from Auckland to Singapore. We have one more flight to catch from here to Manila. Welcome to Singapore. Okay, so we are on our way to the transfer area. So we finally found a place to sit down and talk to you guys. We're still in transit here via Singapore, waiting for our next flight that's departing, I think, in 4 hours. The flight is actually 4 hours as well to get from Singapore to Manila. And as you can hear, we are in the lounge, so it can get a bit noisy. But I think it's a good time for us to go through the requirements you may need or will need to enter the Philippines. So we'll start with Karina.
Yeah, so let's start with the test. You have to provide a negative COVID test. You either have the option to provide a negative PCR test, which is valid within 48 hours from your departure, or now you can also provide a negative antigen test, which is valid 24 hours within your departure. And yeah, that's a lot cheaper than the PCR, so a lot of people will go for that option, and we went for it too.
So the second thing is also the vaccination certificate. So obviously for vaccinated travelers, you can enter with, like what Karina mentioned,
Like
you don't
fully vaccinated.
fully
so
vaccinated.
you have to have 2 shots.
2 shots at least. You can get your
That's for
booster.
now.
You can get your booster, but it's not needed as for now, hopefully. But yeah, you definitely need to provide, and I would suggest you print this out just to make it easier for you, because there are times where, so to have this saved as an electronic PDF, and also have it printed out. It will save so much time in the airport, and for you when you upload this document to the next requirement, which we'll talk about. But yeah, I think Karina will talk about the next one.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about it, but I can talk about it.
Oh, we can both
So
have it.
it's the One Health pass, which you have to submit online before you go to the Philippines. You can, or you should do it 3 days before your departure, and then to complete the form, because you have to upload your test and your certificate and everything, you can update it on the day of departure.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So keep ready your passport number, like just literally everything about your stay, where you want to stay, where you arrive, which airport, terminal, etc. It's very detailed. Took
that's
us
right.
maybe how many minutes? 20 minutes to
Can be
fill
20
in, or
minutes,
maybe
but
more.
this is what I mean,
Yeah.
where you definitely have to have everything
You
prepared.
need your date, where you got your first shot and your second shot if you're vaccinated, and you have to upload all those documents as well. Yeah.
I just can't control the baby in the background, guys. So
That's so good, they
it's so
will
funny.
understand us. And as soon as you submit your document of your One Health pass, you will get a
QR barcode,
QR barcode,
and then yeah,
which you should take a screenshot or photo of, which you will need to check in actually at the airport, and also later when you arrive in the Philippines in the airport, you have to present it.
The next thing you may need is travel insurance, and just providing that you have, you know, the valid insurance for your stay. You may not be asked, and in fact it's not really listed as your requirement, but I would just suggest that you do have this in place just to save yourself during this crazy sort of time. But yeah, this brings us to obviously what we use. If you're wondering what we use Safety Wing. Safety Wing is the perfect travel insurance for digital nomads.
Yeah, as you would know, we actually had to use it in Dubai last year, and if you watched our vlogs, then you would know what happened with me. I had to go to hospital, and they were really good. So they literally paid for everything.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the main.
One thing as well, your passport. Make sure your passport is valid for the next 6 months at least to enter the Philippines.
Yeah, that's right. So it still is the same, by the way, guys. Like if you are holding, say, a New Zealand passport or a German passport, for example, you are valid to stay in the Philippines for 30 days maximum. Anything longer than that, you will get penalized unless you apply for a tourist extension. So just remember that, and making sure the most important part is when you come into the Philippines, you do need a return ticket out of the country. You can't go to the Philippines with a one-way ticket, because when you arrive at the airport in Manila, they will ask you for your return ticket out of the country. And if you don't have one, you'll have to have a valid reason why. But that goes to show that once you come into the Philippines, just remember there's a few more things you may need. But you'll find out soon once we hit Manila and see to make sure we've done a good job, because we had a bit of issue in Auckland with our one health pass not filling it out early enough.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is it. We obviously want to show you guys the journey, so we'll go right through this flight that's coming up, and then once we get to Manila, we'll obviously check into the place that we're staying at, so that's exciting to show you. And we'll go through a few things that you should probably be, prepare yourself once you land in Manila. This is just a few things you may need. I'll talk about what SIM card would be best, and also we'll talk about transportation from the airport to your hotel.
So
and that should be it.
tuned, guys.
All right, we'll see you in the next flight. Guys, it is happening. It's happening. What do you think? It's happening.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
I'm excited. Another customs form as well, something to fill out.
Oh, I didn't even know that they gave you one. Interesting.
Philippines wants all the info on you.
Okay, looks like we definitely make sure you always carry a pen on your bag.
Hi, welcome to the flight.
Thank you.
Okay, right this way.
Thank you.
Welcome to the flight.
Are placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manila.
Okay guys, we are touching down, coming out of the thing. Thank you guys, thank you. Very exciting, very exciting. And we have arrived in the Philippines, Manila. Hello Manila. Temperature 31 degrees and we're very excited. Just picked up our luggage. It's good to see our luggage are all in good, intact, all in shape. Karina's cover's working, keeping her bag nice and clean, which is good. Just back at our arrival, made it over here. It looks really good. Unfortunately, no one's going to pick us up, sadly. But I'm just glad to be here in Manila right now, and everything's looking really, really good. Okay, so now that we made it to the airport, there's just a few things that I want to run through, and that is one of them is to get a
ATM, cash out.
So one thing you guys probably do want to organize is when you get here is get yourself a SIM card, at least one of you guys, just because that it may help you get around, especially when most of the communication is via call or text. Another thing that I would say is download an app called Grab. Now Grab is like Uber, but Grab is like Uber of Asia. Usually you'd find that in Bali, Indonesia, or the Philippines. So I would recommend that, because if you come out of the airport and you have no transportation from your hotel, then you'll have to catch yourself a taxi. And if you are going to catch one, this is the line here. It's going to be, So if you want a safe way to get to your hotel, just go for a Grab. You know you won't get scammed, and it's fairly priced. And since there's 4 of us, it works out to be an okay price. So yeah, we're just waiting for our driver to pick us up so we can check into the place that we're going, and then we'll call it a night, and then we can shower and everything. So yeah, see you guys on the road. We finally got here at the Manila Hotel, which is very, very exciting. And obviously as soon as we walked in, we were greeted by Annie from Manila Hotel. Hola.
Magandang gabi po.
Thank you.
Annyeonghaseyo. I'm kidding.
So it's been really great as we just basically had a nice talk, talking about the history at Manila Hotel, the things that we should do, check out. It's been amazing. So I thought I'd just say hello and say thank you for, you know, taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I even have I'm very, very excited.
Sing and dance our boxing.
Tomorrow. Live performance.
See you tomorrow.
See it's on camera. So
I will edit that and cut it.
No.
we have a signed contract.
Alright, let's go. So this place is so full of history. I would just want to introduce you guys to Willie. Willie is this cute teddy bear I have it here. He's been here for a while now. This is Willie. Hi Willie. So cute, isn't he? Okie dokie. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.
So we just said good night to Arthur and Sigita. So it's been a very good time. Got to meet Annie. We have all had a chat down at the lounge downstairs. And now we're just checking out our room, 1509. And this is what it looks like. What a beautiful, wow, it looks so nice already. I love the light and the glow at night that you get. And then the view. So it's been a really long day and it has been a really crazy travel day to get here, obviously. Almost like took us 24 hours with a long layover in Singapore. But we want to start fresh tomorrow and show you guys the hotel, the Manila hotel itself, and do our very first day in the Philippines properly. So for now, we're going to say good night.
Good night, guys.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.